Here is an overview of current and recent climate change legislation efforts in the United States as of 2025. The Polluters Pay Climate Fund Act of 2025, S25, proposes imposing assessments on fossil fuel emissions to establish a climate fund aimed at financing protective measures against climate change impacts, prioritizing vulnerable communities and resilience investments. This bill aims to ensure fossil fuel companies contribute toward the cost of climate-driven extreme weather damage and adaptation. The Inflation Reduction Act of 2022 remains the largest federal investment in climate change mitigation, providing about $400 billion in tax credits and funding to boost renewable energy, electrification, energy efficiency, climate justice, and sustainable agriculture. This act is projected to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 40% below 2005 levels by 2030. In April 2025, the Trump administration issued executive orders to block state climate policies, targeting regulations and initiatives aiming to reduce fossil fuel use and carbon emissions at the state level, intensifying federal-state regulation conflicts. The Climate Change Financial Risk Act of 2025, H.R. 2823, seeks to direct financial regulators, including the Federal Reserve, to assess risks related to climate change on financial institutions. Environmental regulatory agencies have announced new standards and actions, including stricter emissions limits on vehicles and power plants, increased oversight for new transmission projects, and energy efficiency rules fostering substantial long-term emissions reductions. Some states, notably California, continue to lead with progressive climate policies focused on emissions reductions through carbon trade systems, clean vehicle standards, and land use initiatives. Overall, U.S. climate legislation in 2025 reflects a dynamic and often contentious landscape balancing ambitious federal investment and regulation with political opposition and state-federal tensions.